All right, let's get started. Danielle, congratulations on the win today. Can you give us the keys to your straight set victory today?
Yeah, I had two tough, first round matches in the qualifying, so I got a lot of time on court, which is kind of what I needed, not having a lot of matches this year. So after playing a few long matches, I really feel in rhythm, and I felt like today I was really on with my shots and was able to kind of take control of the points early and get off to a good start. And then I was able to really just keep the momentum going forward.
Great. Questions, please? Yes, right there.
We just talked with Maria Sakari that you'll face in the next few days. And yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, Sakari, sorry.
Okay.
And I asked her, like, I think that you both have some, like, tough draws. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the depth on the women's side is so strong. So no matter who you play, you're going to play, a really tough opponent. I mean, I played qualifying and I played like the Wimbledon finalists, in the first round. So I think that's kind of like the beauty of the WTA is everyone is so good and brings such a high level. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure both of us have had some tough first rounds this year, but, we're both really, talented and athletic, I guess. And I think we'll put on a good show.
Next question? Yes, right here.
Well, to be able to win against a player who's on a roll, as Italiano has been great since she came back. How does that feel?
Yeah, she's definitely playing a really high level, and I kind of felt like in a lot of the points she was running down so many balls that a lot of players would normally not get to. So to be able to win those tough points and to be just solid from the baseline as well and not making a lot of mistakes and still playing with some aggression, I think was key for me. And yeah, I mean, anytime you have her in the draw, you're going to really have to work for the matches, and it's not going to be easy. And I had to be really patient a lot of times in the match, and really try to use the momentum in my favor.
Next question? Yep, follow up.
What do you have to worry about against Sakari?
Yeah, I think Sakari is kind of a similar game style to Svitolina in some ways. She runs down a lot of balls, anticipates well. So this was kind of like a great match for me to kind of get prepared to play Maria. Obviously, her fighting spirit, I feel like, dictates so much of her play. And she's very versatile. She can play really aggressive. She can play defensive. She has a lot of tools under her belt. And, every time we play, we have challenging matches. So it's definitely going to be a good match.
Next question? Any other questions? In the back?
You said that you prefer to have more matches this time, that you feel better. Usually the players, they prefer not to play a lot of matches until they will come to semi-final or final. So it's opposite for you today.
You meaning like not playing a lot of matches this year? Yeah, I mean, sometimes I joke with my coach and I tell him like the more I play, the worse I get. I don't know if that's really true, but it's a little bit of a cop-out. So that I can have more time at home and play a less demanding schedule. But yeah, I mean, I love competing and love being out here on tour, but I think, I'm certainly not someone that's going to play like 25 tournaments a year and a million matches. I feel like I have a pretty good balance with my life and wanting to do other things. And but when I do show up, I try to like bring my best. So I certainly, try to emphasize more, quality tournaments over quantity, I would say.
In the first match, you was a little bit upset when the audience was cheering for Bouchard. Is it okay now for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how upset I really was because it looked like I was having fun and enjoying the match. But I certainly love playing in an environment, whether the crowd's for me or for the other person. I would rather have that than have like no one here. And we certainly dealt with that like during COVID, and that was challenging for all of us. So it's really nice to have full stadiums again and people coming out to the events. I would take that all day over not having people here. And, I think in general too, look, I've played in so many different types of crowds, and I feel like Canadians are so friendly. Like that could have been totally different. I felt like it was while there were definitely 4 Genie, I think they really just wanted to see a good match. So I like that type of energy and that spirit.
You know, in 2016, Bouchard was beaten by the Slovak player Kuchova, and then she came up to semifinal, and they called her Cinderella Story. Maybe you will repeat the same.
Yeah, well, we will see. Yes, that's so sweet. Yeah, maybe it'll be like the Barbie story, though, because the new Barbie movie's out, right?
They call her Cinderella those days, no?
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we'll call this, I don't know. I just watched the Barbie movie, so, that was fun to see. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed.
Last question.
Those days they were against the Kuchova when she beat her, but then they cheer her all the way long until the semifinals. So it may change with the crowd here too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've had like a lot of great fans at the matches like these last couple of days, and I love playing in the big stadiums and with lots of people here. So, yeah,
All right.
let's keep it going.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you, everyone.